This vehicle is an easy-to-drive automatic Ford Transit Custom. Once seated inside your vehicle, please get familiar with the layout. New Zealand law requires all passengers and drivers to wear seatbelts at all times while travelling. The camper is high and longer than a standard vehicle, so be aware of the bigger dimensions and weight when driving, particularly when approaching undercover car parks, low clearance bridges and trees, as well as considering your turning room and ground clearance. On the windscreen, there are stickers to remind you of the camper height, length and maximum speed allowed when driving. Your vehicle has a remote key and a key for the water and toilet. The vehicle remote locks and unlocks the driver, passenger, side sliding and rear door. To unlock the side cabin and rear door, push the bottom open button. Do not leave the keys in the vehicle. We advise that you always carry them with you to avoid being locked out. In the glove box, you will find your travel home manual. It contains all the relevant instructions on the features of your vehicle, along with useful hints and helpful advice to get the best out of your holiday. You'll also find the dial to turn the passenger airbag off, which is required if you have a child seated in the front passenger seat. The gears are park, reverse, neutral, drive and manual changing gears. Indicators are on the left and window wipers are on the right hand side. The headlights are situated on the right hand side. To adjust your side mirrors, switch to the right or left arrow and rotate the controller. To release the handbrake, bring it to the up position. Lift gently upwards and depress the button at the same time, pushing it back towards the floor. Make sure the handbrake light is off on the dash. To engage the handbrake, lift the handle upwards and listen to the ratchet sound. The handbrake light will appear on the dash. Turn the key slowly to the right until all dash lights appear. Wait until the glow light turns off. Turn the key further right and start the engine. Your vehicle features auto stop start. When the vehicle comes to a complete stop, the engine turns off automatically. As soon as you take your foot off the brake, the engine restarts with no delay. The system works automatically, but you can turn it off here if you wish. You can connect your smartphone to the dash via Bluetooth and access your phone calls and music. This screen also features GPS navigation to help you get around with ease. The reversing camera, which will show on the dash screen when in reverse. If you are reversing, have someone outside the vehicle directing you. Have them check for overhead and side clearance, as well as obstacles. The jack and tools are located in the driver's step compartment. Inside the passenger door is the 12-volt isolation switch and the 240-volt main circuit breakers. Make sure the switch is turned on at all times so you can use the 12-volt appliances and the switch is on or up on the circuit breaker. When you open the passenger side door, you will have access to refill your fuel tank. Make sure you use the correct fuel. This vehicle runs off diesel. It is also one of our vehicles that uses AdBlue. A warning lamp will show when your supply is low. If you let the tank go empty, then the engine will reduce power to reduce emissions. There will be no damage to the engine. Add this fluid only to the separate AdBlue tank. To open the bonnet on the passenger door above the step is the lever to open the bonnet. Just below the badge, under the bonnet, is the bonnet latch. Lift the latch upwards to release the bonnet and secure it to hold it open. Under the bonnet is the windscreen water reservoir, brake fluid reservoir, the power steering reservoir, and the coolant reservoir. This is the dipstick to check the engine oil. Remember, plugging in any appliance into the 12-volt socket or USB port in the driver's cab while not driving will drain the starter battery and may cause a breakdown.